I've never understood why it is that some folks who wish to promote the religion try to do so with argument. If religion is about faith, why would you want somebody's conversion to be on the basis of an argument? If you can be converted by an argument, then you can be deconverted by a better argument, so it seems as though argument would not be the most effective strategy. William Lane Craig, of course, often talks about how the witness of the Holy Spirit is the real basis for his belief, but then he makes arguments to try to convince other people of the truth of his religion. Why? If evidence and arguments are not what ultimately convince him, why is he using them as a means of converting others? It just comes off as very disingenuous. Then there are the young earth creationists. Has there ever been a single fucking person who was an atheist and then watched a Kent Hovind video and was converted to Christianity on the basis of Hovind's arguments? It seems as though all of this creationist stuff is just preaching to the choir. Maybe they're not even really trying to convert anybody, maybe it's just aimed at staving off the dissipation of the flock. To people who aren't already believers, all of this stuff just looks very silly. When you tell people that they should believe in God because of something Kent Hovind said, you look stupid, and it gives the impression that you think that the person you're talking to is just as stupid as you are. I think it probably scares more people off than it converts. I've often wondered what I would do if I were a Christian and I wanted to convert people to Christianity. And my first instinct would be to tell other Christians to stop trying to convince people of the dogma, and stop trying to scare people into being religious like Ray Comfort and Pat Robertson and Brian Fisher do. Because as we all know, Jesus didn't come to earth to give us the willies, he came to help us out. I think the best evangelists that any contemporary religion has ever had are Trey Parker and Matt Stone. I think they have done more for Mormonism than any theist ever has, because they will show that the beliefs and dogmas of Mormonism are obviously retarded, but nonetheless, for at least some people, it provides a way of life that makes them happy. I think that's what any religion that wants to survive nowadays is going to have to show people. Focus less on telling people that they should believe in this or that dogma based on some fallacious, tortured reasoning, and focus more on the ways in which the culture of the religion can improve your life. Now, of course, not all religions are going to be able to do this, and if your religion can't do this, then don't expect to win too many people over, and don't be surprised when you are marginalized by mainstream society. Has Ray Comfort ever approached an atheist with his shtick where he's like, you're a liar and a thief and an adulterer and you're going to hell, and gotten an atheist to respond, oh geez, I never thought of it that way, get me to the nearest monastery, I'll sign right up for that shit. You gotta put less emphasis on the hateful and kooky aspects of Christianity. Now you may say, well, we can't just ignore parts of the Bible. Sure you can, you already ignore half of Leviticus, just ignore the rest of the crazy shit in there. Kirk Cameron and Ray Comfort's The Way of the Master technique says don't tell people Jesus will make their lives better. Instead, scare them with the prospect of hell so they will clutch to their beliefs out of fear. This is not a strategy that's going to work on people with the tiniest bit of critical thinking skills. Apologetics is bad for Christianity because it insults the intelligence of non-believers and it makes believers look stupid and disingenuous. If your religion can't win people over without exploiting fear and ignorance, then it is doomed to extinction.